Good afternoon, class. We're now in week 3, assignment 2, and I chose for an impromptu speech to talk about my favorite TV show. How many of you out there remember the old westerns that were during the periods of between, I guess, 1950 up until about 1970 or so? Well, I am a great lover of westerns shows. One of my favorite, in fact, is Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke ran for approximately 20 years to a period of from about 1955 to 1975. I thoroughly enjoyed each and every episode, and I find myself even today looking forward to seeing the reruns when they come up on my TV screen. Just to give you a little bit of background about the program itself, it's portrayed back in the Old West, of course, and one of the main characters in the movie plot or series was Marshall Dillon, who was portrayed by James Arness. Also, he had a friend known as Miss Kitty, who was portrayed by Amanda Blake, that I loved seeing those two together, and I always try to find and see still a moment or see when they would have a kind of a love type relationship, but it never materialized in the entire Western. I never seen them do any form of kissing or anything of that nature, so it always left me hanging. Also, there was a couple of other characters in the show. One named Festus, who was portrayed by Ken Curtis. Now, Festus was not only a very comical individual, he was a guy portrayed in the Western that couldn't read. And because of his inability to read, it made him very subject to different ridicules and things of that nature by another known actor as Doc Adams. Now, Doc Adams was portrayed by Milburn Stone, who was also a very intelligent, loving individual. I really enjoyed Gunsmoke, and like I say, even today, I look forward to seeing it in different episodes. I watch them over and over. You yourself, if you are one of those classmates that didn't come up during the period of the old Western, take some time to do some research on the internet. They do have reruns that you can go out there and find and look at them, and you'll see just what I'm talking about. Well, this kind of concludes my speech. I hope you enjoyed listening to some of the my talk about my favorite TV show. Thank you, and have a pleasant evening.